Hare Krishna. My name is Krishna Rupa Dasi, and I'm a disciple of Srila Prabhupada's, located in northern New South Wales at a beautiful farming community called New Govardhan. And once again, this year, the ISKCON Vaishnavi Ministry is creating this wonderful campaign, 16 Days of Activism for Safer Communities. So there'll be lots of really interesting talks and a raising of awareness. We want to have very safe environments for all of our devotees, men and women, where there's no domestic and family violence or domestic abuse, as it's known in America, where families and children are safe and happy, where we can support survivors of domestic and family violence, and we can promote healthy relationships in our communities between all the devotees. It's so important. So we need to address any power imbalances. We want to promote a loving, nurturing and empathetic society and break the cycle of violence. So I'm requesting all of you to please get involved, watch the campaign. There'll be lots of more information coming a bit later, but the 16 Days of Activism for Safer Communities began a few years ago actually, but last year we were also entitled at Safer Communities. So that's what it's all about. Our devotion to Krishna is actually manifest by how we care about Krishna's devotees. Krishna himself says, the most important way of worshipping me, or the most dear way of worshipping me, is by worshipping my devotees. So if we have an environment where we care for devotees, that we put safe practices, best practices in place, we eradicate any sexual harassment, any domestic and family violence, and of course, very importantly, child abuse. And of course, when there's domestic violence in the home and children are there, it can cause very damaging effects on the children. Even if they don't witness the violence, they can hear the violence, they can see how the person who's being a victim of the violence is behaving. They see the perpetrator of the violence, and it has very, very negative impacts on children. So we all need to band together, we need to group together, we need to support these wonderful campaigns like the 16 Days of Activism for Safer Communities campaign put on by the ISKCON Vaishnavi Ministry. So I hope you'll be able to log on to lots of the different lectures and talks, and we can make all of our best efforts, put our best feet forward, so to speak, to make all of our ISKCON temples a very safe, nurturing environment. And if the temples are safe and nurturing, then that will be reflected in the home, because it's most important that we have safe homes and safe communities. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.